Fairfield area weather forecast calling for sunshine, high of 82. Clear tonight, low 60. Mostly sunny, 88 tomorrow. The outlook for Friday, mostly sunny, high 92. Scattered showers both Saturday and Sunday with the highs each day in the mid to upper 80s. Overnight low 63. Yesterday's high was 80. Currently, humidity at 69%. Winds are calm. The pressure at 29.92. 72 right now with sunshine at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
K-O.
K.O.
K-O.
K.O. K.O.
You gotta love that four-part harmony. It kind of reminds me of the Eagles. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what comes to mind.
Which one of you is Joe Walsh?
I'd love to have lived his life. All right, over there's Mark Turner, Mike Dreeth here, and of course it is KO Wednesday, so we have the great provocateur, that being Ken Odie. And once again, you waxed me with your question of the day. We'll get into that later. But right now, I want to talk for a few minutes about what all happened last night since you were at the city council meeting. No Fairfield Fall Fun Fest. That was at a separate meeting of the folks that argued. But did that surprise you?
No, it did not. Anytime the state's going to be involved in anything, as they say around here, they're going to put the kibosh to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a terrible shame.
It is.
From the standpoint of just plain.
A lot of nonprofits make
Yes.
money there, and it's
just socialization.
we need
You
to
know
start
what I mean?
thinking outside the box to get money raised for these people.
Last night, after a very, very intense yoga session, my wife and I went to have something to eat.
I saw you. You could hardly walk.
Well, I tell you what, I find it really difficult, but I do this. I can take both ankles and put them up behind my neck. You ever see me do that?
I don't know that I want to see you.
There's so many directions we could go with this,
I
Mark.
don't even know that I want to think about seeing you do that.
With or without overalls?
Well, I like to be free when I do that. Free of encumbrances.
You look out for that watch pocket.
But I'm just going to tell you, we ran into a half dozen people, including you.
Yeah.
This guy here is such a great hound. You follow him, he takes you right to the food deals. Taco Tuesday last night,
Yeah.
La Fuentes.
Let's see. Who all was out there?
Oh,
Let's
we
see.
saw the Conopasics.
Conopasics, the Duns.
Yeah.
The Linders, Jan and Dean.
Yes.
They were out there with us. Saw some other folks I knew. Monty and
Yes,
Denise Smith
yes.
were there.
And that's when we walked away, went and got in the car. Carol looked at me and said, "This is why we live here. Because we enjoyed visiting with everybody there. And that's what we're going to miss with the Fall Fun Fest being on, quite honestly.
Yeah. There's a lot of people come home.
Yep.
Who live
They
out of
sure-
town come home for the Fall Fun
A lot of
Fest.
class reunions that week.
We go back to church this
Will
week.
it be that week?
A lot of class reunions.
Oh, was
They
it?
have
I
yeah.
thought
during
you
the
said
fall.
my class
No,
reunion
no.
is coming up. Okay.
Church is back for many churches this week. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm looking at you. See if you know if it's true. We can't sing in church.
Correct.
We must hum.
I know they can't sing. I don't know about that.
I'm saying in the pews, we have to hum.
I'm not going to hum, but I can't sing and I can't hum.
I
So.
just find that amazing.
Wow.
Anyway.
And baseball is back.
Hey, before you say that,
Yeah.
happy birthday to Double D's mom.
This is done.
Tell the story.
No.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. There was this note sitting here this morning. It said, today, June 24th, meaning Wednesday, is my mom's birthday. If you can mention that, that would be great. Thanks, Derek.
And
No mention of her name.
And her name is?
No mention of the name.
Would
But-
somebody call us and tell us what Double D's mom's name is?
See, he
But-
thought you would know that because,
But
but
yeah.
you're not a native, so you wouldn't
Yeah.
know that.
So, but anyway, happy birthday to
Mrs. Dunn.
Mrs. Dunn. Yeah.
One lucky lady. There. Okay. Yeah, you were bringing up the 60 games. Here's
Yeah,
the thing.
I mean,
You're a
it's
baseball
crazy.
guy. How much different will it be coaching when you only have managing? You only got 60 games. You don't have time to catch up on anybody. You got to be in front and stay there.
Well, I mean, the good news is though, everybody starts 0-0. You don't pick up from a season where somebody had a great first third of the season, like maybe the NBA or the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the NBA I get. Well, the NHL too. So you can't pick up where you left off. Everybody starts even on this one.
Right.
But no spitting.
Yeah,
No
spitting.
spitting. It's like no singing at church.
What happens if you get caught spitting?
Well, you get fined.
Are you kicked out? Really?
I
Seriously?
have no idea. I would assume so. Probably charged with a crime.
Yeah, spitting in public.
That's right.
We have an announcement that I want to make. Thursday, July 2nd is going to be Wayne County Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
That's right.
And we've decided we're going to show up.
And
At the
show our
courthouse.
appreciation
Absolutely.
for local law enforcement.
So we're going to take the show on the road that day and be at the courthouse.
Yep.
And see if we can talk to some of Fairfield and Wayne County's finest and applaud their efforts.
We're giving away donuts that morning.
Or even some of the state's finest.
Yeah.
The state police
Absolutely.
troopers. If they
Yeah, we
folks
were-
want to stop by,
Here's the thing. We were thinking about it, Ken, and then you mentioned the donuts, and that was a deal.
That's it.
We're there.
We're in.
that's right.
Little
But,
circles
but you're
of
going to
death.
have donuts in the morning, and then later on in the day, there's going to be hot dogs. Is that
Hot
right?
dogs. Yeah.
All right.
We might have to stay there through the course of the day.
Well, I don't have far to go.
Got this yesterday. I just wanted to mention this. And this was, I believe, coming from the ladies at Uniquely Rustique, because coming up on Friday afternoon, they'll have signs available there. These signs are the We Remember Megan. It's the Megan Nichols fundraiser for a new shelter at New Hope School, and a way to raise money for them. Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, good morning. You're on Morning Coffee. Well, maybe not.
No, maybe not. So I just wanted to mention that.
Decided they didn't want to talk to us.
You know
after
what,
all.
Ken? I'm just going to say, this still is very unsettling to me.
It's still an open case.
The whole Megan Nichols thing. Knowing, and I'm just saying this is Mike Dreeth, and no, I don't have anything to back it up. Knowing that somebody that perpetrated this crime is still among us bothers me a great deal. And that there's never, ever been a formal funeral, that the FBI continues to work on this, apparently. How many years? 3?
It's been more than 3,
4?
hasn't it? Wasn't it 2015 this happened?
They always say take it and what you think it is and double it, so it probably would be.
I was thinking
4 or 5.
2015 is
Yeah.
what I was thinking. But I
Wow.
may be wrong.
You have to believe they got somebody in mind on that one.
There's a reason that they're retaining evidence.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They probably have somebody in mind, but just do not have enough evidence to formally charge.
I would
So,
agree with that.
But that means they'd be watching them very carefully.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think it's time.
I want to know when Murphy and Libby are going to do us a song.
You know, that would be good.
Yeah.
I think Jeff Murphy could hit a real good bass.
Yeah. They could, I don't know, what kind of song? Maybe take us down to Bunky Town?
The
Instead of Funky
WFIW
Town?
Glee Club.
We're gonna talk about that in our meeting at 9:15.
There you go.
All right. Well, and birthdays today, Michelle Lee is 78 years old. I always thought she was just very attractive. She was, of course, she played Karen Cooper, Fairgate, McKinsey. She had 4 names? Oh, my God. On the 1980s primetime soap opera Knots Landing. She was the only performer to appear in all 344 episodes of that series.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, she was in a couple of big productions earlier. She was in a movie, The Comic, with Dick Van Dyke. She was in Herbie and the Love Bug with Dean Jones.
And Buddy Hackett was in those.
Oh, gosh. That was one souped-up bug. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What number was on its? What number?
53.
53. Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Lee appeared in many Here we go. This would be right up Tina's alley. She was in many made-for-TV movies, including a biopic of the late country star Dottie West. It's called Big Dreams and Broken Hearts. The Dottie West story. Anyway, she was on a number of made-for-TV movies, those ones that come on before Christmas.
Okay.
She married James Ferrantino. You remember him? They had one son, and they divorced. So she is 78 today.
Okay.
Mick Fleetwood is 73,
Pretty good drummer.
known as the drummer, the co-founder, and the de facto leader of the band Fleetwood Mac. His name was, of course, part of the name of the band.
And Mac was McPhee.
Yes.
Christine McVie.
Christine McPhee and her husband John, former husband John.
Romantically involved with this was a band that really got along. Okay.
At least for a while.
Yes. Yes. Had an involvement with both Christine McVie and Stevie Nicks. He's been married 3 times. Right now, he's worth $20 million.
Wow.
That's his net worth. Got a call?
Nope.
Okay. Jeff Beck. Now, not opposed to Jeff Black down at
Great guitar player.
Le Mans. Jeff Beck is 76 today. He was one of 3 of the classic guitarists that were a part of the group, the Yardbirds. Who were the other
Clapton.
2? Yep.
And the Yardbirds.
Roger McGuinn.
No.
Clapton, Beck,
Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page.
Yes.
Okay. I was thinking Jimmy, but I wasn't sure if it was Page or Hendrix.
I knew somebody would help us out. July 2014 was when Megan went missing.
So I was close.
Yes, you were. Closer than I was. We're back to Jeff Beck now. He's been the guy, the go-to guy for guitars in the background on albums for Rod Stewart, Mick Jagger, Tina Turner, Donovan, Diana Ross, Bon Jovi. Wow. I mean, Roger Waters, Stevie Wonder, Cyndi Lauper. ZZ Top. He's been all over rock and roll.
Had his own band for a while, too.
The Jeff Beck Group.
The Jeff Beck Experience, I think, wasn't it?
He's been inducted into the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, twice, as a member of the Yardbirds and as a solo artist.
Wasn't he also in Faces?
He could have been. I don't know
I
that.
was thinking he was in Faces, too. Or in one of the incarnations, Small Faces, Faces with Rod Stewart. But I think he toured with Rod Stewart for a long time, too.
Well, he says he's collaborated with him. Beck has been married to Sandra Beck since 2005. He's been a vegetarian since 1969. I've thought about that. I don't think I could do that.
No? Got to have the meat?
I kind of enjoy the meat.
They talk about being, they don't eat fish or chicken, or they don't eat anything.
Well, there's a difference between
don't eat anything with a
vegetarian
face.
and vegan. Yeah. And I wish I could tell you that difference. I can't. Neither one of us interested me enough for me to research it, quite honestly. Anyway, he has a very strong interest in classic Ford hot rods. Has quite a few of them. He works on the engines himself, Jeff Beck.
Really? That's pretty cool.
On this date, June 24th, in 1922, the American Professional Football Association took the name of...
The NFL?
They did. 1940, TV cameras used for the first time inside of a political convention. It was the Republicans in Philadelphia. 1953, John F. Kennedy announced his engagement to Jacqueline Bouvier. 1964 on this date, the Federal Trade Commission announced that starting in 1965, cigarette manufacturers would be required to include warnings on their packages about the harmful effects of smoking.
I think
1971.
one of those warnings read, you know, even though it's good, cigarettes could contain nicotine, which may be harmful to your health, but they're good.
They weren't that menacing then, back
They really
when they first
weren't,
started.
no.
71, the National Basketball Association modified its 4-year eligibility rule to allow for collegiate hardship cases. That's about the same time they dropped freshman teams. Freshmen could play on the
varsity.
right. 1997, the U.S. Air Force released a report titled "The Roswell Report: Case Closed." Right.
Yeah, right.
Actually, the president was talking about this the other day because Don Jr. has been backing him into a corner to say, I want to know more about Roswell. And apparently the president said, there is more to tell, but I can't tell it right now. Isn't that interesting?
Okay.
Music news, Leonard Skinner's Sweet Home Alabama was released. What a great song.
One of the greatest rock songs ever.
Turn it up.
1975, Alice Cooper fell off of the set of his Welcome to My Nightmare tour in Vancouver. He broke 6 ribs.
And he got welcomed to the nightmare pretty quick.
He sure did.
Because if you've ever cracked or broken ribs, it's a
There's
nightmare.
nothing you can do for it.
No. Wrap them up tight and
Something tells me
suffer the pain.
Something tells me he was able to mask the pain somehow. I'm just
He's an
saying.
interesting fella.
Yeah.
Alice
if you
Cooper?
heard an interview with him recently, he's very spiritual, a godly man, well-read.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's nothing like
good
his
with-
persona.
Good with makeup.
Yeah, he is.
He's a piece of work. Scratch golfer.
Yeah.
Yes, I did remember hearing
did a
that.
little acting. Have you seen that movie, The Prince of Darkness, he was in?
No.
Oh, man. He plays a homeless man that becomes infected with the devil, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
You know.
You know what happened? I thought I had it over on him because Yellowstone started 2 nights ago.
Yeah, he wanted to get a jump on me to see
He
it.
watches it because he's got the Paramount Network. I don't. So I bought the first episode, and I thought I'll get way ahead of him. They aren't releasing the second episode until Sunday.
Until after it runs on Paramount.
Oh, that's not fair. Let's see here. 2000, Kiss auctioned off memorabilia from their tour days. The items brought in $867,000 on
Speaking
the first day.
of good with makeup.
Yes, they were. Well, you did it again. The Great Provocateur. I had a dog on Tuesday, and of course, you always follow it with something big. 428 votes. And it was pathetic that we had this question.
It is.
Would you attend the Fairfield Fall Fun Fest, even if there were no rides?
And at the time, I thought, well, because I think state inspection was going to be a big thing there, I thought this would be a good advisory vote for the committee.
Yep.
Not even thinking about that permit to shut that street
You got
down.
to go to the state to shut down
Yep,
the
so-
highway. Anyway, we'll have the results, and we'll talk about that a little bit when we come back on Morning Coffee with Ken Odie.
During the month of June, Uniquely Rustique will participate in all retail merchant promotions. Stop by each week to register for a chance to win. Uniquely Rustique will celebrate their 12th anniversary this month with specials and promotions all month long. They would like to say a special thank you to their loyal customers for allowing them to serve you. Like them on Facebook or call 842-3544 for curbside pickup or delivery services. Shop locally at Uniquely Rustique for a truly unique shopping experience.
At the end of a hospital stay, families are often faced with difficult decisions about their loved ones needing skilled rehabilitation care. Regardless of where your loved one's hospital is, the Transitional Care Rehab Program at Hamilton Memorial Hospital can help. Our skilled rehab and nursing care can provide twice daily physical and occupational therapies, daily access to providers, and private bed and bathrooms, all right here close to your family's home. If you're faced with care decisions, ask your loved one's care planner about Hamilton Memorial Hospital Transitional Care Rehabilitation or call 643-5824.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the Berlin Wall opened for good? Poland's Solidarity leader Lech Wałęsa made his first trip to the U.S. and spoke to a joint session of Congress. David Dinkins was elected mayor of New York. The Orlando Magic and Minnesota Timberwolves played their first games in the NBA. Robin Yount and Kevin Mitchell were picked as baseball's MVPs. The music world lost Vladimir Horowitz and Staff Sergeant Barry Sadler. We got our first peek at HBO's comedy channel, Word Perfect 5.1, and our first listen to all these new songs.
Just like Jesse James.
Got it yet? Well, the answer and a hunk of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
We're here to tell you about Boost Mobile's new upgraded network.
That's right. Stronger signal, faster speeds, and more coverage.
So now you can get everything you want faster, like Pitbull's music.
No, the new upgraded network means you can download music faster than ever before. It doesn't mean that it will make Pitbull songs faster.
Oh, so this isn't the song.
No, this is the song.
November 1989. Don't know much.
Linda Ronstadt with Aaron Neville and Don't Know Much, the top song of November 1989. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
It's a 14-day firecracker super sale at J. Wilderman Autoplex in Mount Carmel. A blast of savings on every new Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram during this event. We are saving you every dollar we can. Up to $13,001 off Rams, $11,001 off F-150s, and $9,001 off Journeys. Stop by for a friendly buying experience on over 200 available pre-owned vehicles. Over 70 vehicles, $79 to $199 per month with approved credit. See all the firecracker specials at jwildermanautoplex.com. We appreciate your business. Open 4th of July, 8 to 4.
It's a great week to celebrate besties. Make a date with your BFF to meet and shop at Carnaby's Girlfriends Week Out. Spend your $10 Carnaby bucks off any purchase of $50 or more. Sorry, excludes Slim Stations. Carnaby will have in-store specials, including Lucky Bird and Jess and Jane tops at 25% off. Take an extra 20% off any yellow tag merchandise. Register this week to win you and a friend a pair of Brighton flip-flops. Shopping hours are back to normal. Open Monday through Saturday 9 to 5 and Thursday till 7. Let's enjoy friendships and fashion at Carnaby's Girlfriends Week Out.
Well, we're back on Morning Coffee, where we had a good job of picking a good question, considering what happened last night when the Fairfield Fall Fun Festival Committee decided they were not going to be able to have the event this year. And the question from the great provocateur Ken Odie for this morning was, would you attend the Fairfield Fall Fun Fest even if there were no rides? Well, we knew there would be no rides, correct? I mean, because the state wasn't going to allow that to happen because they'd have to inspect it. Didn't really think about the roads. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Anyway, we had 2,700 people reached, 428 votes, 78% said yes, they would have attended the Fun Fest if it had occurred.
Gone on without rides.
Mike says, sure would. This is a big part of the community. We need to have some normalcy in our lives, and our food truck vendors could use the support. Food truck thing comes up every day, doesn't it?
It does.
Zach says, nope. I can see my family and friends without the overrated and road blocking fest. That's what they call it. That's what he calls it, the road blocking fest.
That may be a little harsh.
That is harsh, I would think. Ken says, Ken's sitting right here. Tell us what you said. You said
I said, well, if you're
inflatables.
What about having inflatables like bounce houses and things like that?
Yeah, we still run into problems with that, though, because too many kids
bouncing on each other.
And you got to wipe them. might be more trouble than it's worth because you got to wipe them down. You got to limit the amount of kids that are in there, and so.
Tommy
But
says
that's a good idea.
Yeah, well, I thought so too. Tommy says, my guess is that like gyms and other businesses like that, during the initial shutdown, the liability would be too high for the city to take on. That's another question.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee. Well, I guess they didn't want to talk to us.
Diana says, yes, absolutely. I'd attend. I'd love the Fall Fun Fest. My pal and I have been going for the music for probably 20 years. Well, they would have had to do entertainment to be able to bring people down to have a stage. You have to wonder who all they could have gotten, given the situation. Roger says we have no desire to attend the Fall Fun Fest. So Roger's a downer.
Won't be seeing you there, Roger.
Don't worry, because we're not going to be there either.
Yeah.
Denise says, I only said no. She said no. She said, I only said no because I can't do people per doctor's orders. Nothing to do with the rides. Nate says yes, plus the kids would be a lot safer. Absolutely would attend, said Stephen. Don't really fit on the rides anyway. And Sheila said, I think the most interesting, provocative, and right on point. We'd come for the food.
Yep.
And there you go. There's another event where there are food vendors that are not going to be able to.
I mean, when you look down that row.
And a lot of nonprofits.
Exactly. That's what I was getting ready to make.
At the Fun Fest.
A lot of churches, civic organizations. Yeah. Kiwanis.
Rotary.
Yeah. It's Lions. It's.
All right. Well, of course, do you have somebody there before I?
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yeah. What happened to the food vendors?
What food vendors? They're now spread out all over town.
Yeah, every block has a food vendor now.
If you drive around town, you'll see them. A lot of them have moved to permanent locations.
Yeah. You betcha. All right.
Thank you. Yeah. Can't swing a corn dog without hitting one now.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't be downtown.
Correct, sir. Makes it, twice a month.
They make you have to get in a car, don't they, Turner?
Yeah.
You can't just walk across the street like you used to. Well, let me just say...
That actually might be a good thing for me. But the way I see it, if I had to walk, I walk across the street to get something from a food vendor, I'm getting some exercise.
That's right.
Just not enough, my friend.
Now, do you cut across the street, or do you go down to the end of the block and across? Because that's jaywalking.
Do you violate the law is what he's asking.
Cross. Unless I'm really hungry.
You must have been hungry the other day because I saw you dragging a youngster across that street.
Follow Grandpa, don't worry. Grandpa can stop traffic. That's okay.
I smell a corn dog.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you about our friend Brian Reitnauer. Reitnauer Heating and Air Conditioning, the authority in geothermal. They specialize in Hydron brand geothermal equipment. Hydron is one of the great vendors when it comes to geothermal. They stand behind their equipment. There's a federal tax credit for geothermal and a $1,500 rebate from Wayne White Co-op. Brian, a graduate of Wayne City High School in 1980, he does a lot of business here, also in Hamilton and Clay counties. He works with his son Dustin on providing 24-hour service. So if you need air conditioning help, heating help, the guy to call, Brian Reitnauer. Let me give you the number, 618-214-2593. Call Brian. Tell him you heard about him on Morning
I have
Coffee.
2 sides of beef hanging up in my utility room right now.
because the air conditioning is
good. That AC unit is powerful.
You know, if you're looking for a job.
Yeah. You never know when I might have to be looking for a job.
Well, I've got the perfect part-time job for you.
Okay.
Tushy brand bidets is looking for someone.
Wait a minute.
To become their
the name
VP
of the name of the business is Tushy.
Yeah, Tushy. Tushy brand.
That's an add-on
bidets.
bidet. You can add it on to your normal.
Yeah.
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 They're
looking for a VP of fecal matters. They're going to pay you $10,000.
I think that guy on the commentary was saying something about that with you that You were the king of fecal matter.
I've heard that before many times.
Anyway,
Like it was bovine fecal
Tell you the
matter.
truth, I would be qualified for that.
They are looking for someone to study their own bowel movement habits.
Oh my goodness.
$10,000 they're going to pay you. Tushy says their VP of Fecal Matters will have to record their experiences every day for 3 months, then share it on the company's social media platform. Company wanted to offer a job that pertains to everyone since anybody can poop. And that's a quote from company officials.
Wow. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
How
as
was
a
work
bidet.
today, honey? Dear, I'm pooped.
Yes, you would be. I mean, this show taught me about what a bidet is.
Yeah, well, there you go.
They're going to get rid of segways. I'm not talking about moving from one programming element to another. I'm talking about the vehicles.
Oh, the little...
They're stopping. They're not making them anymore.
Okay.
Segway is going away.
Didn't the owner or the inventor of that get killed on one? We drove it over a cliff.
I'm going to tell you something. They can be very dangerous.
Never been on one.
Neither have I.
We went to the Bahamas, and because I'm diabetic, they wouldn't let me go do the...
The Segway?
No, they wouldn't let me go out with a snorkel
Yeah.
and swim.
Okay.
So we selected the Segway tour. And let me tell you something. They had like a helmet on me. They had stuff on my elbows. They got stuff on my knees. First major intersection we cross in the Segway, down in a pile. So,
is there video? Is there a picture of that
no,
somewhere? Okay.
but I can still hear Carol scream, and Bahama officials running to the scene. Sammy Hagar, you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
the Red Rocker.
the Red Rocker.
Says he's willing to die to perform during the virus. Former Van Halen singer
He's taking one for the team. Apparently.
recently told Rolling Stone magazine he'd be very comfortable playing a show before there's a vaccine to cure things. If the pandemic was declining and going away, he added, "We all got to die, man."
Yeah, you know, Sammy Hagar is what, 70?
Oh, he's older than that.
He's in his 70s.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I saw him perform live about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He wore me out.
Yeah.
Watching him.
He's
He
still
had so
that
much
way.
energy.
He's got a show on Access TV.
Access.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so I mean, he's on there, and the same.
He's
kind of
a
enthusiasm.
huge supporter of Locks for Love. You donate hair for
Yeah,
cancer
right.
victim wigs. He was
Really?
one of the first people to cut his hair and donate it. And he's a huge supporter of that.
Wish I could participate in something like that. I mean, I'd like to be a recipient if I could. Golden Retriever is living her golden years. A couple in Tennessee, not too far from here, adopted Augie when she was 14 years old. That was 6 years ago. In April, Augie will be celebrating her 20th birthday, and according to Golden Heart Golden Retrievers Rescue, that makes her the oldest golden retriever in history. Her owners say that Augie still enjoys playing with the other family kids and going for long walks regardless of her age. That's isn't that cool?
That is pretty
I like
cool.
golden retrievers. They're very popular.
They are.
They are.
They are. Chris Hedstrom of Florida is suing her neighbor for a paternity test.
Why
for
is
some
that?
Goats.
Why?
In the lawsuit filed against Heather Daner, Hedstrom wants either a $900 refund or a DNA test to prove the goat's lineage. The suit said Hedstrom was under the impression that she would be able to register the goat's pedigree with the American Dairy Goat Association.
You don't want a mutt goat.
No.
Apparently not. Because Daner is not an active member, Hedstrom was unable to register the goats. So she filed a lawsuit.
You know, I discovered something on YouTube yesterday.
What's
if you
that?
get a chance, it's a video. It's called the Raccoon Whisperer. And I couldn't stop watching it. This guy,
The Raccoon
it's an old man.
Whisperer?
And he goes out on his deck, and there's 17 raccoons out there. And he's got this big bucket of hot dogs. And he starts feeding these raccoons. And they come up to him, and
No
they'll
kidding.
get him, and he's got 2 big 5-gallon buckets of water, and they'll go over and wash them and eat them. It's incredible. I mean, that's what my life is now. YouTube videos.
Seriously?
It's awesome to watch. I mean, this guy.
I got to look that up.
I don't know how many hot dogs he goes through. Raccoon Whisperer.
Our cabin, on the front porch, just in front of it, I've got a hanging birdseed feeder, and you can go. Oh, at 7 o'clock. If I fill it up on Saturday morning, by Saturday night at 7 o'clock, a mother raccoon and her 3 kids come, and they shake that thing until every ounce of the seed is on the ground, and then they have a meal.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yes, my wife watches that Raccoon Whisperer. And It's all right, 4 or 5 episodes, but when you go back and watch the whole year's worth, it gets a little boring.
They can just eat so many hot dogs, can't they?
I bet you those things are bigger than dogs. They're eating a couple of hot dogs.
Thanks for the call.
Doesn't that say something about our entertainment? We had this. We didn't have an argument last night. But
We are easily
That's right.
entertained.
you have to pay. There's when I was telling you that we started watching this Justified. It's going to cost us $20. We wouldn't think twice if there was a movie theater of going and paying $20 to be able to watch one movie for 2 hours. And yet I had to convince my wife last night that we need to go ahead and spend $20 to watch 3 seasons or of this show. It's just we can't seem to equate. But with baseball not showing up for another month, I got to find ways to fill the evenings of entertainment together with her. You know what I mean?
Raccoon Whisperer.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I was in there watching it, and my wife said, "What are you watching?" I said, "It's a Raccoon Whisperer." What? With that accusatory look like you're an idiot. And she comes in there, sits down, and she can't leave. She starts watching it.
And so they feed the raccoons.
Yeah.
And they go away?
I've got names. He's got them all named. Yeah. Eventually you'll see one trickle off into the woods there.
They just come hang out. They live underneath the
I'll
house.
get you something.
They live out in the woods.
But they come to the house to get food.
Mm-hmm.
When I was president at a Western Texas college, we had a library. And the library became infested up in the ceiling, the drop ceiling. Mm-hmm. There was a family of raccoons, okay? And so they said,
"You get out of the heat.
You need to get." Yes, it was. You need to get. They would go in during the day and they'd come out at night. Mm-hmm. So you got to get this guy to take care of it. Okay, fine. So I hired this guy. He put cages in there. And let me tell you something. These were big animals, and they were mean when you took them out of their environment.
Yeah.
So I said to the guy, I said, "So what do you do with them?" He says, "I take them to this place." I said, "Oh, okay. You let them go?" He says, "No, I take them to this place." I said, "Why don't you let them go?" He says, "Because I used to drive them 10, 15 miles away, and they'd come back. They'd make their way back to the exact same place."
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Raccoon Whisperer.
All right.
Well, so we get ready for questions?
We're ready for trivia.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, we had pretty interesting trivia yesterday. See if you can top that, dude.
I can't. I can't believe Kathy didn't know about AC/DC, where they were from.
Yeah.
I was okay with her when
because I could hear Randy at my house screaming. So I sent her a note yesterday. I said, "Kathy, AC/DC, the thunder from down under."
Yeah.
Easy to remember.
I'm sure Randy will forgive you. She smiled back. Yes, he did. So.
Oh, good.
All right, we're going to go with Batman villains.
All right.
Oh, baby, this is going to be fun.
All right. Number 1, the actor who played Mickey in the Rocky film franchise also played Penguin in the TV series Batman. Who is he?
Got it.
Okay.
Number 2, the first villain to appear in the show Batman was the Riddler. Which comic impressionist played the Riddler?
Got it.
Got it.
Number 3, the Riddler was also played by another actor from the television series The Addams Family. Who is the actor who stepped in for the role of the Riddler in Batman Season 2, episodes 45 and 46?
I think I know that.
And he was on the Addams Family?
I'm pretty sure I know that.
All right, number 4, the movie Batman in 1966 included all the cast from season 1 except for Catwoman. Which actress played Catwoman in the movie but never appeared in the TV series as a character?
Okay.
Number
I
5.
think I know that one.
Jack Nicholson, Jared Leto, and Heath Ledger have played this Batman nemesis.
Know that one.
But who played him in the TV series Batman?
Know that one.
Victor Buono reportedly loved playing this character in television's Batman because it allowed him to overact. What was the name of his character and who went by the alias Almighty Monarch that appeared in 9 episodes over the 3 seasons? Number 7. Another character created for the television series Batman was the Bookworm. Which actor known for his portrayal of an ape played this role?
I think I know that
Number
one.
8. I'm giving you some pretty good clues there. Number 8. In season 2 of Batman, Shelley Winters played which Batman nemesis with a name similar to a crime matriarch during Prohibition and the Great Depression? Number 9.
I can see the character.
In one of the Batman episodes with Shelley Winters, Milton Berle played a prison guard. In season 3, Milton Berle was to play a villain who uses mutant breeds of a particular flower, even man-eating ones, using the T.S. Eliot quote, now that the blanks are in bloom, she has a bowl of blanks in her room, as a hint. What's this character's name?
Milton Berle.
I think I know that one.
Number 10, Season 2, Episode 33 and 34 of Batman saw the introduction of Sandman. Which actor from the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still played Sandman?
I would have thought that I would have done much better on this.
Number 11, what actor played Egghead?
I know that.
And number 12, what was the name of Cliff Robertson's infamous cowboy character on Batman?
I know that one too.
All right.
These are pretty good.
All right.
All right, we'll be back. Stay here.
Greenwood Pest Control is still protecting your family and property during this crisis. Outside treatments to keep school of termites and ants away, plus other structural invaders. Also inside treatments for ants, roaches, bed bugs, and fleas. While you are away, call Greenwood Pest Control at 662-3091 for the service you deserve. That is 662-3091 Greenwood Pest Control.
You know what sounds fun? Holiday World sounds fun. We're talking the kind of fun that takes 128 acres to contain it. The kind of fun that leads to the sounds of silence on the car ride home. Because the kids will be sleeping. The kind of fun you need to start having today. But you can only get tickets online and only at holidayworld.com. That was fun.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't want to make a trip to the bank? With free mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone and deposit it into your account anytime, from anywhere, all with PNB To Go mobile banking. Deposits are as easy as tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank, making it easy to bank from anywhere. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Graber Post Buildings, trusted throughout the heartland of America, provides the highest quality built post and stud frame structures in the country. Visit with one of our dedicated building department members today and let them show you how affordable a Graber Post building can be. Our quality crews can have your building constructed in no time for years of durability and beauty. Our professional sales staff is on hand to take care of any contractors or do-it-yourselfers. Call the trusted tradition, Graber Post Buildings at 800-264-5013 or visit us online at graberpost.com.
At Ubingers Furniture Company, we know this is a time for safety and comfort. We're all spending more time at home to do our part at keeping everyone safe. We're here to help. Ubingers has essentials like lift chairs and office furniture to help you work from home and do distance learning. Now we're open with limited hours and new guidelines. Starting May 1st, hours are Monday through Friday, 10 till 4, and Saturday, 10 till 3. Shop our website, our Facebook page, or call us at 662-4322. Shop Ubingers Furniture Company, where the deals are worth a drive. Highway 50 East, Flora.
Is your child up to date on their immunizations or wellness exams? Or does your child need a school or sports physical? And did I mention sports physicals are free for all established patients? Yes, I said free. Call 842-4470 to schedule an appointment at your Fairfield Community Health Center. We have 3 dedicated pediatric providers ready to assist you. Our Pediatric Express Care is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Freedom Festival 2020, weekends at Lark Ranch in Lagodi, Indiana, from July 4th through July 18th. Acres and acres of family-friendly fun. Enjoy over 20 attractions, many brand new rides, including a roller coaster, the Cornado, and Noah's Ark. Take a ride on one of the trains. Enjoy bungee jump on the Air Extreme, kid-friendly zip lines, pedal go-karts, giant bouncy pillows, huge slides, and so much more. Check out Lark Ranch on Facebook for directions and more information. Freedom Festival 2020, weekends at Lark Ranch in Lagodi from July 4th through July 18th.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 82. Clear tonight, low 60. Sunshine 88 tomorrow. The outlook for Friday, mostly sunny, high 92. Scattered showers both Saturday and Sunday with the highs each day in the mid to upper 80s. Overnight low 63. Yesterday's high was 80. Currently, humidity at 63%. Winds out of the south-southeast at 3 miles an hour. And the pressure at 29.93. Sunshine right now, we've got 73 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar looks good this morning as well. Nothing showing up anywhere in the area in terms of precipitation.
Holy trivia, Odie man.
Do you know how many times he's used a holy reference in that whole series?
You're talking about Robin.
Yeah.
The boy wonder.
347.
He had 347 different.
I read that little tidbit last night when I was doing research.
347 different
all the way from holy
references?
All the way from holy apple to holy Zorro.
Wow.
A to Z.
Man.
Burt Ward. He's quite a man.
Yep.
He's retaining some fluid.
Did he put on the Corona?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Do-do-do-do-do. We need the theme song. All right, the actor who played Mickey on the Rocky film franchise also played Penguin in the TV series Batman. Who is he?
Burgess Meredith.
That's right.
Well done.
And he hadn't smoked in, they said 20-some years, but he started when the series, because he had that. And he walked that way because of the fat suit he had to wear.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was walking as a penguin.
Yeah, well, that's why that said it enhanced his walk.
No.
All right. Number 2, the first villain to appear in the show Batman was the Riddler. Which comic impressionist played the Riddler?
Frank Gorshin.
He was excellent.
Yes, he was.
All right, number 3, the Riddler also played by another actor from the television series The Addams Family. Who was the actor who stepped in for the role of the Riddler in Batman Season 2, episodes 45 and 46?
Was it John Astin?
It was John Astin.
Yeah, good job.
That's Rudy's dad. You know that? Sean Astin played Rudy.
Yeah.
It's his dad.
Okay.
Didn't know that.
Yep. All right, 4. The movie Batman in 1966 included all the cast from Season 1 except for Catwoman. What actress played Catwoman in the movie but never appeared in the TV series as that character?
Okay, well, there were three Catwomen.
I'm going with Julie Newmar.
No, she was. No, Lee Merriweather is the one. Is the
Lee
answer.
Merriweather is correct.
But there was also Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, Eartha
she
Kitt
also
played.
Right.
Jack Nicholson, Jared Leto, and Heath Ledger have all played this Batman nemesis. But who played him on the TV series Batman?
Cesar Romero.
Cesar Romero.
Remember, he would not let them get rid of his mustache.
So
he
they
loved
just painted it
They
white.
just painted it white over the top of it.
Number 6, Victor Bono reportedly loved playing his character in television's Batman because it allowed him to overact. What was the name of his character who went by the alias Almighty Monarch that appeared in 9 episodes over 3 seasons?
King Lear?
King Tut.
King Tut.
King Tut is correct. Number 7, another character created for the television series Batman was the Bookworm. Which actor, known for his portrayal of an ape, played this role?
Roddy McDowall.
Roddy
Good
McDowall
job.
is correct. Did you know it before the ape clue?
I don't think so.
I didn't. That's what made it for me.
All right, in Season 2 of Batman, Shelley Winters played which Batman nemesis with a name similar to a crime matriarch during Prohibition and the Great Depression?
I'm going to say Ma Parker.
That is correct. Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Ma Parker.
Yeah.
Number 9. In one of the Batman episodes with Shelley Winters, Milton Berle played a prison guard. In Season 3, Milton Berle was to play a villain who uses mutant breeds of a particular flower, even man-eating ones, using the T.S. Eliot quote, "Now that the blanks are in bloom, she has a bowl of blanks in her room." As a hint, what was his character's name?
I don't remember this.
Gardner?
Praying Mantis?
No.
I think you got us there.
Louis the Lilac.
Louis the Lilac. That's right, because he used a Brooklyn accent. I'm Louis the Lilac. Right? Didn't he?
I'd forgotten about him being on
I
there.
forgot it.
Yeah.
All right, question 10. Season 2, episodes 33 and 34 of Batman saw the introduction of Sandman. Which actor from the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still played Sandman?
I don't know that either.
I got to tell you, I never heard of this guy.
Nope.
Michael Rennie.
Okay.
What actor played Egghead?
Egghead was played by Vincent Price.
Vincent Price is correct. What was the name of Cliff Robertson's infamous cowboy character on Batman?
Shame.
That is correct.
Not Shane.
Shame.
That little kid always in the back of the episode. Shane. Oh, man. Well, those, you know what? I love that show. I mean, it's so
It was
campy.
hokey, but
It was campy, but it was the only show I remember as a kid where you know, he would always get himself into a bind where he's about to die, he or Robin, and it would be on Wednesday, and you knew that you'd find out what happened to him
Next night.
on Thursday.
Yep.
Same bad time.
Same bad channel.
Bad channel.
After
Great
each
stuff.
correct answer, I should have gone Biff or Bow or Pow.
Or
I should have had a
Zonk. Good, great stuff. Great. Now, of course, we've lost Adam West.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of those villains that you're talking about are gone now, too. From the original show.
I can't think of any of them that are living.
I think Burt Ward's...
Roddy McDowell, is he still living?
No, he's gone, I
No,
think.
he's gone. Yeah.
I think, so out of the show, Burt Ward might be it.
The woman that played Batgirl, I think, is still alive.
No, Yvonne
No.
Craig passed away.
Okay.
Yvonne Craig passed away. Now, Julie Newmar is still around as one of the villains. I
Okay.
believe she's still alive.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, I think, are gone. So
Great show.
And one of them had some ties to Taylorville, Illinois. One of the Catwomen.
Okay, well, there's three.
I think it was.
Lee Meredith was a...
Maybe it was Julie Newmar.
It might be. Lee Merriweather was a former Miss USA.
Yeah.
Back in the 1950s. So, all right. We killed that hour, didn't we? Wow, that went
Well,
fast.
we killed something.
Ken Odie, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate everything you do for the radio station. And we're thanks to you, we're going to be a part of Law Enforcement Appreciation
great.
Day.
Be a
We're
fun
going to
day.
do that.
Take the show on the road Thursday, July 2nd. At
That's
the
right.
Effingham County Courthouse, or the Fairfield Courthouse. I knew I'd say it eventually.
Time warp.
Time warp.
All
yep,
right.
We'll be back tomorrow. Same bad channel, same bad time.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
It's what you've been looking for. WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois, and WFIWradio.com, the news leader in southeastern Illinois.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. They have a large selection of power sofas, love seats, and recliners. Ask about free financing.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump tweets about protests near the White House. It's a shame that Congress doesn't do something